there are religious police in Saudi Arabia, and now public opinion in Saudi Arabia is starting to shift, right? So keep that in mind. A religious cop was at an amusement park, and he was looking for couples who are not married and are canoodling, right? Because that is against what the religious police believe. And they encountered this one young couple, they're 20-somethings, and the religious cop starts questioning the male. And as he's questioning the male, he faints.
The male faints?
The male faints, okay?
Ugh.
So then the female is like, all right, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I'm going to beat the shit out of this cop.
And she goes to work on his ass.
He does. She does. I'm sorry. She does. She starts punching him repeatedly, and also he had to go to the hospital because of all the bad bruising.
Man, she took out a blowtorch and a couple of lead pipes and went to work on my homes.
Yes.
Okay, now, of course, I love her because he's got that perv has no business snooping in on whatever they're doing, right? But I'm also afraid. I'm afraid that this is going to have a backlash, and that the religious police are going to feel like their manhood got questioned. God knows how many people they're going to beat and imprison, etc., because of this. And so it makes me sick to think about it. And, you know, look, I disagree with the Saudi government. I don't disagree with the Saudi people. Like, the Saudi people, of course, are human beings just like anybody else. Most obvious thing in the world. And, of course, opinion is swinging against this because people want their freedom, right? But look at Saudi law. It doesn't permit women to be in public spaces without a male guardian. I mean, that bothers me so much. Like, what are they, like little kids, or they're your pets or something? No, you must have a male guardian. Women are not allowed to drive, inherit. You can't inherit anything.
I know.
You're powerless, okay? You can't go out to work because you don't have a male guardian. You can't inherit anything. You also can't divorce. If your husband's beating the living crap out of you, good luck with that, okay? You're not allowed to divorce or gain custody of your children. If he cheats on you 18 different times, and then he decides to you can't even divorce him. But if he decides to divorce you, he gets to keep the kids anyway, okay? And he cannot socialize with unrelated men. It's like a prison for women. That's what it is. Saudi Arabia, one giant prison for women. And so I spare the cultural nonsense, okay? First of all, there are a great number of Muslim countries in the world, they don't have these rules. It's just Wahhabism in that particular culture, interpretation of Islam led to this. It's not necessarily Islam. It's just that they want to do it. They want to subjugate their women. And so that's why they do it. And it's despicable, and I'm not buying it. So say, you know, if you want to do your cultural argument, oh, no, in our culture, we demean our women, we don't give them any freedom, and we suppress them. Well, then your culture sucks, okay? So deal with that. So, you know, well, you wonder why I don't like the Saudi government. There's 100 different reasons, but this is on the top of the list. They're a despicable government that terribly oppresses 50% of their population. Have I said enough?
You've said enough.